Welcome on in, gamers. We're chilling at this bench. We are at the King's Station. So, oh my gosh, welcome on in, Gem, and thank you for claiming first. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. I think that from here, we just gotta go up. Hi, how's it going? It's been like a full week. I know that those who are watching on YouTube are not necessarily feeling that, but at least on stream, it has genuinely been a week. So I hope that you're doing well. I hope that the world is treating you well. Oh, God. Okay, you know what? You know what? We heal. We heal. We damage boost. We're all good. How has the world been treating you? Personally, I may have beat the main It came out last weekend. It came out last weekend. How did you get done with it already? That's crazy. I have played like a very small amount. I have played basically like 3 hours or so. I've officially made it past the tutorial and everything, but there's also like, I know that there's still so much game for me to explore and everything. Is good? I'm glad is good. I'm glad is good. Is this where we actually have to go? I actually don't know if this is where we're supposed to go. Who did you pick for your starter? That's what I'm kind of curious about. Because personally, I said that I was going to pick Chikorita because I felt really bad for Chikorita. There were so many Chikorita haters. I'm glad that you picked Chikorita. But I was gonna pick Chikorita, but Totodile was just too cute. Totodile is so stupid cute. He's just so stupid. I don't have a map for this area. I don't have a map for this area. I do not have a map for this area. I don't know where I'm going. I don't even quite know where I am. I think we just keep going. Is there anything fancy up here? There is a lever that opens up that. Interesting. Oh, this is a graveyard. It's a very echoey graveyard. That looks a bit scary. Let's do a little bit of exploration over here. Inspect. Cursed are those who turn against the king. I don't know. I don't know. Personally, I would prefer to turn against the king. I'm not a fan of monarchs. The character customization is so good, it makes me want to scream. That is one thing that I really appreciate about the game. The moment that I had access to that shopping district in the very north part of the map, and I could visit literally all of the stores right there, I spent all of the money that I had earned in the game up until that point. It was pretty awesome. I really do love the character customization. Okay, so maybe let's head over here. Let's see what we got. Again, a lot of headstones. Oh. Hello. To protect the vessel, the dreamers lay sleeping. Monomon the teacher in her archive, surrounded by fog and mist. Lurien the watcher in his spire looking over the city. Hera the beast in her den amidst the deep darkness beyond the kingdom. Through their devotion, Hallownest lasts eternal. It is very stupid long. Dreamer locations added to the map. Oh?
Go no further, little shadow. What compels its climb out of the darkness? What compels its return to this sacred kingdom? A call from beyond the seals? By the vessel? Or by that captive light? Would the seals break? They cannot be undone. But the vassal weakens. That plague springs anew. They must be undone. Yet still our seals remain. Our duty holds. It must be cast away. Our duty holds, it shall be done.
Hello? Fade away, little shadow. Fade away and let us sleep in peace. Oh my god. Where are we? Hey man, check this out. Coughs up a lung. Thank you, Twilight. Thank you for 29 months, by the way. That's an insane amount of time. You might want to check a doctor because coughing up a lung is not something that I recommend doing. Hello. Oh my gosh, look at these guys. Look at this. Look at this. You know, you can actually trick off of these poles in Mario Kart World. Hey, so your stream tag says Mario Party 2. It should not. It says Hollow Knight on my end. I'm gonna double check. Yep, says Hollow Knight in my category. Also, I did check with a doctor and now I'm stuck in bed until... What happened? What happened? That's not healthy. That's not good. I'm fully expecting you to have one, if not all, the elemental monkeys on your team. I don't like the elemental monkeys. I think they're annoying. Like, if they are your favorites, I'm sorry to yuck your yum, but they are definitely not my favorite. No, like on your stream screen. Oh my gosh. You know what? It's been a week. Would you believe me if I told you that it has been a week? Acquiring the dream nail. There we go. All right. But we're also like about to do that in like literally 30 seconds. So yeah. All right. But thank you for bringing that up to my attention. Okay. We're just slowly making our way downtown. We're making our way. Ooh. This is a very pretty part of the game. And I like the mandalas that are just showing up everywhere. Oh, hello! Hello! What a terrible fate they visited upon you, to cast you away into this space between body and soul. Will you accept their judgment and fade slowly away? Or will you take the weapon before you and cut your way out of this sad, forgotten dream? Let's do it, chat. The Dream Nail, yo! That's the stream name. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. No, I'm kidding. Hold X to charge and slash with the nail, cut through the veil between dreams and waking. Okay. So you hold X for it. Oh my gosh! That's the sound of my last brain cell. Why didn't the nail work? Oh, don't worry. Hi, let's listen to her. This is the seer. I held X like you said. That's... So, Twilight, I'm gonna blow your mind for a second. I am the one who is playing the video game. I know that this is really difficult to see, because you see that Hollow Knight is on your screen, and you're holding X just like the direction said, but here's the thing. I am the one playing the game. I am playing the game and you are watching. I know it's difficult. But like, just think for a little bit. All right. I didn't really like the elemental monkeys either, but I was expecting you to have them because don't you like monkeys? Oh no, I do like monkeys. I do like monkeys. It's just I don't think that I've ever used a monkey extensively in a Pokemon game. I can't think of any monkeys. Like, even when I ended up using Grookey in the Galar region, I used Grookey and then I almost immediately got rid of him because I didn't want him on my team. And, like, I've never been a fan of Pansage, Pansear, or Panpour. That's my opinion as well. The elemental monkeys kind of suck. Maybe the evolved versions are slightly better, but they're just not my favorite. I know that there's also like Chimchar, and Chimchar is cute and everything, but if I'm choosing a Gen 4 starter, like Chimchar is definitely at the bottom of the list. First, it's Piplup, because I do have a soul, and then it's Turtwig. Got them for Dex completion and completely ignored after that. That's kind of where I'm at. So far, I have gotten, well, I chose Totodile as my starter, and I have gotten Fennekin and Chespin. I still need to get Froakie. Froakie is my favorite in Gen 6, though I do really like Fennekin, and I really like what they did with Mega Magic Firefox. Not the browser. You guys know what I mean. I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan, okay? I don't remember all the names. You've returned. Welcome back to the waking world. Those figures, those dreamers, they reached out with what little power they still have and dragged you into that hidden place. Delphox, that's its name. Yes. But that talisman you now wield, the Dream Nail, it can cut through the veil that separates the waking world from our dreams. Even the dreamers themselves cannot hide from such a weapon. Since my first Pokemon game was Shield, my Pokesona would be British. Oh no! Oh dear! Oh, you can't take that back either. Hey, look, at least you're not French. At least you're not French. Like, I wouldn't wish being British on my worst enemy, but you do have to count your blessings that at least you're not French. All right? Like, I know it's bloody disgusting. I know it's bloody disgusting. And I know that you're one of those wrong people that thinks that pudding is actually a sausage and not a dessert. And you think that chips are, like, just really thick French fries. I understand that, like, these are things that you cannot control, but it could be worse. You could be French. So just, like, again, count your lucky stars. Though I must admit that Sacred Blade has dulled over time. Together, perhaps, we can restore its power. You only have to bring me Essence. Essence! The precious fragments of light that dreams are made of. Collect it wherever you find it and bring it to me. Once we have enough, we can work wonders together. Go out into the world, Wielder. Hunt down the essence that lingers there. Collect 100 essence and return to me. I will teach you more. Okay. Where do I get essence? I have... Maybe that's the essence. Okay. All right. Okay, maybe I can get a more powerful soul sword if I know where to look. The Resting Grounds. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay. Nice. And oh. How do I do this again? Oh no. Okay. Oh no, how do I do this again? Oh god. Okay, sorry. It has been literally 2 weeks since I have played this game. You guys are gonna have to be just a little bit patient with me. I am sorry. Let's go ahead and go to no. Options. Okay. Controller. Okay, so focus/cast. Quick cast dash. None of this is helpful. None of this is helpful. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's what I was worried about. Okay, let's just head over here then. Maybe we could do a little bit of damage to some enemies and then get our thing back up. I do want to see what's in that little burial thing. Hello? For some kind of pass. I do not have the pass. Okay, so we are stuck. So the Kalos starter megas are going to be redistributed later, but it sucks that I can't use them in my playthrough. That is unfortunate. There's a lot of reasons to be angry with Game Freak right now. There's a lot of reasons to be thankful about how fun Pokemon Legends ZA is, but I also don't necessarily blame the people who are angry at Game Freak and like want better of the game, especially with the way that things are rolling out with the DLC and everything. Okay, what do I do? There we go. I was pressing the wrong button. Oh, I hate this. Hate this. Hate this. Hate that sound, man. Absolutely hate that sound. Oh, God. Hate this. I hate this a lot. I really hate it. Okay, there's light. There's light. Thank goodness there's light. Okay. Oh, all right. And that's where we were. I thought I was gonna jump in time. I really thought I was gonna jump in time, and we are so far away. Oh my gosh, we are so far. Okay, so one of the masks is in here. We did turn into Hollow Soup, unfortunately. That's fine, though. We just have to go back. Yeah, the game has a lot of faults, but I'll be lying through my teeth if I said I haven't been really enjoying my time in ZA. I will say this, like, so far, I feel like I prefer Arceus. And the game is probably going to take, the game is probably going to grow on me and everything. But so far, I feel like I prefer the way that Arceus handled things like the Pokédex, just narratively speaking. I prefer the much more open nature of Arceus. The tutorial is insanely unfun, and then you get let loose and becomes a banger. Yeah. And I have been let loose. I am now at the point in the game where I have been let loose, and that's nice and everything. But I probably just need to play a little bit more. But so far, I prefer Arceus. I also so far prefer the lore of Arceus. But I also recognize that I'm only 3 hours into the game. There's a lot that still has not been explored. I know that we didn't go here last time, but I'm curious what this is. Oh god, okay. Maybe this was the wrong choice? Maybe this was the wrong choice. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely the wrong choice. Okay. Don't worry, I got this, chat. I got this. I got this, man. See? See? I went with Chikorita, but I regretfully gotta say I low-key wish I chose Tepig. Really? Because I have seen the Mega Evolutions of all 3 starters, and I am personally most disappointed in Emboar. I feel like Emboar, they could have done a lot better of a job at. Ooh, okay, okay. I take those. I take those. I think that's... It looks kind of like a dead end. Looks kind of like a dead end, so maybe... A lot of people don't like Mega for Alligator, but I personally love it. I have seen... I don't know. I would probably need to see it in action, is the thing. If I see it in action and I like it, then I'm going to approve. But I will say that in practice, it definitely... like... Not in practice. When I see just the idle animation looks stupid. But maybe the attack animations are going to be better. Cool. It looks a lot better moving around in-game than it does in Pokédex photo. Yeah, Pokédex and idle animations, it doesn't look great. I think Mega Fear Alligator is the mid one. Sorry. Oh, no. Like, everybody's got their own opinion. Absolutely. Gee whiz! Nice. That guy's sword is so long. How are you supposed to get this guy? I don't want to mention my favorite new Mega because I don't know if Wobble has seen it or not. Is it Mega Starmie? Is that your favorite Mega? Okay, look at that. Okay. How much health does this guy have? My gosh. I am a big fan of it, but no, it is very silly looking. Oh, it's about time. Sisyphus is done it again. He's done it again, chat. Wait, is there anything down here? Because we did not go down here. I see water. It's the Blue Lake. Well, this is peaceful. I sure hope I don't have a boss appear out of nowhere. Yeah, I don't really like using spells, because spells mean that I can't heal as much. And I am the type of player that I need to be able to heal. You guys hear that? Megastar me is weird. I guess the uncanniness is a psychic type, but I don't know. True. There's a Starman. Whoa! Look, it's him! There's a Starman. What a calm place. It's action I want. Vicious and deadly battle. This Serenity is a I like the Serenity, Tiso. If that even is your real name. Yeah, I don't see anything that we can get to. Wait a minute, we're back in the Forgotten Crossroads, and we have 400 Geo. Okay. So we went to the resting grounds. Wait a minute, but now that we're here, we can make our way to the Crystal Peak. That's what I'm thinking. Thank you very much. Yes. Let's go ahead and see if we can buy anything. Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. But, here's the thing. If we end up getting literally 6 Geo... Literally 6 Geo. Check this out, dude. Now we can buy a notch. I'd say my least favorite mega is Mega Greninja. It's just a Greninja, but upside... Yeah, that one does look a little bit lazy. I'm not gonna lie. Excellent, dude. We do not have... We have a single Geo to our name, but we also have another notch, which is huge. Because now we'll be able to add a little thing. That's nice. Dash Master. Or we could look at Lifeblood Heart. When resting, the bearer will gain a coating of lifeblood that protects from a modest amount of damage. That might be useful later. Probably not something that we want to do now. Causes the bearer to emit a heroic order. Yes, I can be covered in poop smell. Wait a minute. I mean, Thorns of Agony is nice. Thorns of Agony is nice, but I also Maybe I should be a little poopy boy. Look at me, I'm a little poopy boy. I actually don't like that. It's gross. I think we're gonna go with Thorns of Agony, actually. Oh, let's go ahead and unequip that and equip that. There we go. Okay, that's better. I didn't want to be too stinky, you know? Sometimes there is such a thing as too stinky. Oh my god, okay. Forgot that those guys are super quick in attacking. Okay, that was the mother. We don't want to deal with her anymore. We're gonna make our way up. Ooh. Let's grab some of that. Yes, please and thank you. Were we supposed to, like, do all of the Dreamnail stuff? Because we kind of, like... We kind of skipped past the Dreamnail stuff. Maybe we need to go back. Get more essence or something. Okay, if we head up here... Yes, we keep heading up. Not what I meant to do, but that is okay. I think from here... Yes, we keep heading up. Is this the dark... Yeah, that's the dark one, and we don't necessarily... Wait a minute. Maybe if we're poopy. Maybe if we're poopy, that one's going to be a little bit easier. I don't know, though. Yes, Crystal Peak. Because if we head here... Then... And just like that, we unlocked a new area. Huzzah! Okay, I think that we just have to head straight down from here. Oh, this is the dark area. All right. We're making progress. Ooh, conveyor belts. I love a good conveyor belt. I love a good conveyor belt. Unless it tricks me into falling off the cliff. Then I don't necessarily like the conveyor belt that much. Okay. I've been working on the Crystal Peak all the livelong day. Look at these guys go. Oh my gosh. They're just attacking. That's rude. Oh, there's a bench over here. Oh my gosh. Can a brother get a bench? Nice, dude. Now, we have not run into Cornifer at all, so we don't really have a map of this area yet. We gotta be very careful. All right. Oh, see, that's nice. Oh, God. Okay. We have to be very careful. Slowly making our way through. The game that I'm still really excited for is Kirby. Kirby Air Riders. That one's gonna be sick. Did you guys see that we are literally getting a hour-long direct, a second 1 hour long direct about Kirby Air Riders? Sakurai is insane. I don't know what compels that man. Oh my god, that hurt. This guy, these guys that hurl rocks at you. These guys are just hurling rocks. Oh my gosh, dude. So inconsiderate. Okay. Oh, I just heard a grub. I feel bad. Okay. What if we jump up here? Oh my gosh, the grub is right there. Okay. Got a shiny Floette and a shiny Beedrill. Oh, nice. Obviously, like 3 hours into the game, I haven't really gotten any shinies yet. Anybody know what color scheme shiny Totodile looks like? Because I could really go for a shiny Totodile. Okay. So those flip. That's good to know. We're working. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I kind of want to get that grub. I kind of want to get that grub. Here we go. Oh, God. Look at that, dude. Yes. First try. Make the red spikes blue on Totodile, and that's the shiny. That's a bit lame. Okay, so those guys, literally, you cannot hurt them. You cannot hurt those guys. Man, we gotta heal. Okay. Oh, see, that's a secret right there. That's a secret. Except that I don't know if there's anything that we could do with our current powers. Yeah. We're gonna have to come back to... You are gonna have to come back to that one. So what we're gonna do is we cannot put a pin in the map because we don't have a map of this area. Wait a minute. Do you see the papers? No, the map is so close. I can taste it. It's up there, isn't it? The map is up there. Yep, we're following the papers. Oh, Cornifer, please. Oh, what a handsome lad. Look at this guy. No, Automod, lesbian is not a bad word. I just remembered Mega Meganium's flowers look like the lesbian flag. They look like the lesbian flag without the orange. You gotta have just a little bit of orange in the lesbian flag, though. It's not just pink and red and white. You gotta have some orange in there. Time to scale the mountain. I've heard tale of the summit way up there. Too far from me, though. I'm not really one for heights. Yes, Automod thinks that lesbian is a bad word. There is a bench down there. Okay. Oh, I want to get up there and get the shiny. I wish I could get the shiny. Okay. Can we also say that, like, we are mad at Twitch? Can I safely say that we are mad at Twitch? Because I don't know if you guys saw the news of what happened at TwitchCon, but, like, Twitch absolutely deserves to be really... We deserve to be mad at Twitch, is what I'm trying to say. We have a right to be mad at Twitch. And we should be mad at Twitch. Ooh, there's a bench. There's a bench. Give me the bench. Oh, God. I don't have the health to do a boss fight. I don't have the health to do a boss fight. Okay, so there's a shiny in there. Ah! Awful. Awful. Okay. The shopkeeper's key. Maybe I should have tried to go for that bench. Man, that is rough. That is rough. They think lesbian is a bad word, so are we surprised they're this terrible? Yeah. Yeah. I am just of the personal opinion that you should try to protect the people. You should try to protect people in general, but like for people who your business literally depends on. Like if you are a creative platform and you end up working with creators in order to get money, then you at bare minimum need to protect those creators. That's like the absolute bare minimum that you should do. You should make them feel cared for. You should make them feel safe. And I'm just really frustrated with Twitch. What's the CEO's name? The guy that, like, always has that stupid hat on? I think that he is rude. No, 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 why? Why are these guys like this? I hate these guys, dude. I hate these guys so much. Okay. Yeah, that settles it. I hate these guys. That settles it. I hope both sides of his pillow are warm tonight. I hope that both sides of his pillow are warm tonight. No truer words have been spoken. What I'm kind of like crazy about is like one would think that the CEOs of major tech companies would have better experience with public relations. But they don't. They are so bad at answering basic questions. Okay, we got at least some of our money back. Oh my god, I hate these guys so much, dude! Oh my gosh, they do so much damage! How am I ever going to do Hollow Knight Silksong? That's the real question, man. The real question is, how am I ever going to do Hollow Knight Silksong with gameplay like this? And the answer is, I don't know. Okay. So... yeah, here we go, here we go. Nice, very, very nice. Then we deal with these guys. This is the run back. I hate this. Oh, no. I am having a bad attitude about this, and maybe I need to change my mindset. Maybe I need to change my mindset, but also at the same time, if these guys could be just a little bit kinder about warm and cold things. It is finally starting to feel like October. It is finally starting to feel like pumpkin spice is justified, you know? I hate these. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this, dude. I hate this so much. I just want... oh, God. Oh, my... no. No. That's gonna take too long. We just gotta stomach our way through it. We gotta stomach our way through it. Okay. We heal. Let's go. Let's go. We heal again. Okay. Now, are we going to be able to do this mini boss? Or we could skip right past him, too. That's also an option. That's nice. That's good. Yeah, we're just gonna have to... what the... I don't like this. I don't like this. Sam... no! I don't like this, Sam I Am. Oh my gosh, you might be able to say that the game is getting a little bit more challenging. You might be able to say that there is a difficulty spike. Both of those would be completely fair and valid assessments of the situation. Oh, we got some essence there. I don't know how, but we did. Yeah, I'm not sure how we did that, but I'm not going to make any complaints. I mean, so far, so good, dude. I watched a video essay where the creator said the Pumpkin Spice hate campaign was probably rooted in misogyny. Almost definitely. If you see a lot of men angry about something on the social internet, chances are it is because of misogyny. Whether it is conscious or unconscious, like, the way that men on the internet get really mad at vegans, I think that that is also rooted in misogyny, because, like, the fact that in the and this is mostly an American thing. I imagine that it might be also a thing in like certain provinces in Canada and not necessarily others. But like meat consumption is very closely tied to masculinity and male gender roles. And so like if you have somebody that is enjoying something that is made out of tofu or predominantly vegetables, it's considered like weirdly, it is considered a feminine food. Something that I don't understand at all. But that's the way that people operate, and it doesn't make sense. My God, no! No, okay, you know what? Fine. We're fine. We're golden. We're golden. We're solid. We are swimming in affirmation right now. It is said that we might be cooking. I've heard it said before that we might be cooking. Okay, dude. Okay, now we gotta be... We gotta be a little bit more careful. Yeah, I was worried about that. Oh! Second attempt? I mean, sometimes you just got a damage boost through it, man. Sometimes you just got a damage boost. Oh my lord. That was 500 Geo. I distinctly remember watching cartoons that tried to push the narrative that salads are girly, which is so stupid. Literally everybody needs vegetables in order to survive. Literally everybody needs fiber. You're really trying to tell me that you're trying to perform as the peak of masculinity when you can't even, when you wince in pain at the sight of a carrot? At spinach? Are you kidding me? Salad is also delicious. Why deny yourself one of the greatest joys in life? That is the variety and flavor of salads. It's so good. I hate these guys. Yeah, I hate these guys. I hate these guys, man. Here we go, boys. We're getting ourselves some white juice. Or as it's called in my neck of the woods, mayonnaise. Why did I say that out loud? Why did I say that out? Now I'm going to always think of like soul juice as mayonnaise. I'm never forgiving myself for that. I'm sorry for putting you guys up through that. Interesting. Interesting. Where we at, chat? Where we at? Okay. Let's see what we have in here. This is an unexplored area. And it's an unexplored area for a reason. Who would win, anti-vegan misogynist or a slice of carrot? That's a really good debate. And I don't know. I don't know. It takes, like, the carrot's pretty strong. Here's the other thing. Like, if you're really going to say that... If you're really out here trying to say that being vegan makes you weak, have you ever seen a gorilla? Have you ever seen a rhinoceros? When you're talking about animals from Africa that exhibit strength and that symbolize like pure strength, I'm not talking about like ferocity like lions or like teamwork like lions. When we're talking about animals that are symbols of strength, you think of elephants, you think of rhinos, and you think of gorillas. All of those guys are vegan. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some vegans out there that are genuinely annoying. There are some vegans, like PETA. I have this theory, and I don't know how many of you are necessarily going to agree with this theory, but I need to put this theory out there. I think that PETA was actually created by people who want to support the meat industry in order to make vegans look bad. I have never in my life met a vegan who actually liked PETA. I have met several vegans who hate PETA. I have met several vegans that think that PETA is actually causing more harm than good in encouraging people to have more of a plant-based diet. I have only seen people be negative about PETA, including from vegans. And I think that PETA does far more to destroy any momentum encouraging people to have a plant-based diet than almost any other organization out there. That's just my 2 cents, though. PETA does suck. Okay. We're gonna have to go down and face our fears, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. We face our fears. We face the challenges. Oh, God. That guy's gonna die. What if we just... Huh. Do you see the predicament that I find myself in? Oh, we saved that, though. We saved that, dude. Cool. Ooh, hate that. Hate that. Don't like that. I think... Ah! That was rude. Okay. What kind of tight window is that, dude? Okay. Okay, what if we jump down here? No worries, Dippy. You're allowed to be late. I'm like... Oh no, how dare you prioritize your own personal life instead of tuning into watching C-tier gameplay of Hollow Knight. Yeah, I'm so upset that you showed up late. No, how are you doing? It's been a while. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. Snack time? You were on an ad break, so how about some tasty popcorn? I would love some tasty popcorn. I would love some tasty popcorn. I actually had a lot of popcorn at work today. Okay, now that sounded like it was a really big deal. Ooh! Is this flavored popcorn? PETA and Autism Speaks are corporations that want to make you think that they have moral goals, but just suck so much. This is so true. PETA is the Autism Speaks of veganism. You just connected the dots. Congratulations. You get 10 bonus points. You get 10 bonus points for being 100% correct. Good job. Okay. And now we still haven't opened it. The Hollow Knight character. You can simply call him the Knight. Okay, where do we go? Wait a minute, let's go ahead and make our way to the bench. Let's make our way to the bench, and you know what? You can get a sticker. Yes, you can get a sticker. Unfortunately, it is gonna have to be a bumper sticker, and it's going to be one of those coexist bumper stickers that immediately labels you as somebody who is both correct and annoying. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that, but man, what do we do? Del Mar! Gotta go to the right, my guy. Thank you very much. Same room, I think? Okay. Gotta go to the right. Gotta go to the right. Yeah, I mean, the thing about... the thing about going to the right is, like, some of it is blocked up with a door. Because this is blocked up. And we don't have the launch ability yet. Yeah. So I'm gonna see if we can go farther up and then make our way to the right from the top. That's what I'm thinking. We probably should have gotten off there. Yes, we should have gotten off there. Okay, so this... we can't jump here because we don't have the flutter wing thing yet. Anytime I see a bench, I don't care if it was the same bench. Sometimes you gotta just look out. All right. Take that, your face. All right. Oh, see, we haven't been up here yet. We haven't been up here. It's got a little bit of Forgotten Crossroads energy. Here we... oh my gosh, look! Ah, quite a view, no? I'm not surprised you survived the trek through these shimmering caverns. There's an air of strength about you. I suspect it would be quite intimidating if not for your small stature. I love this guy. Well, that looks really pretty. Wish we could do something with it. Okay, we are now in uncharted territory. And this ended up being kind of a dead end. At least with our current abilities. What if... I am allergic to using spells in this game. I am allergic to using spells. Oh! Oh! And there's got to be some rancid eggs in there, huh? There's got to be some rancid eggs. Okay, that's cool. We go to the right. Oh, wait. Thank you for that 3-stream watch streak. Let's go, Dippy. Thank you very much. And thank you, Miyamoto-san, for tuning into the channel. Your approval means everything to me. Okay. We go down. We go deep, dark. Oh, now that. That's how you get to the right. And then you go to this part. And that looks creepy. I'm immediately intimidated. Okay. 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 Look at that. We don't even need that. Where we're going, we don't need that. Look at this, dude. Yes, dude. Okay. That's like baby's first path of pain. Oh my god! You're just launching me down? That's crazy, dude. Oh, is this where we learn? Is this where we learn? Oh god. This kind of feels like a Metroid reference. That looks like a Chozo statue, honestly. The Crystal Heart! Dude! Let's go! Okay, hold ZL while on the ground or clinging to a wall to concentrate the force. Release the button to blast forwards and fly through the air. Ha ha! And just like that, we now unlocked huge areas of the map. In fact, from here, I think we might want to end up going to Green Path. Because there's an area in Green Path. If we look at our map, there's the area down. First of all, there is the Lake of Un, and there might be something in the Lake of Un, but there's also something in the lake at the very bottom that we would be able to get to. Sick. Okay, so we're also looking at the sleepers. If we're looking at the sleepers, or the dreamers. They're called dreamers, not sleepers. There's one at the peak of the City of Tears, and when I played this game for the first time, like 6 years ago, that's where I got stuck. I was able to do the dreamer in the fungal wastes, but that was quite challenging. And I didn't even touch Deep Nest because I am a scaredy cat. So we've still got a ways to go, and we also need to we need to get stronger. We definitely need to get stronger. If we zoom in here, there's like 2 complete. I think that if we go to the top one, let's go to the top one and then shoot across there. So for that, we're gonna head up. Yes. We stop by the bench. We drop another save. We updated our map. Oh my gosh, that's huge, dude. And there's still other places to the right. Maybe we don't go there just yet. Maybe we actually do go all the way to the right and see what other areas we can explore in the Crystal Peak. Just saying. Yes. Oh my gosh, I got to... Oh god, oh god, oh god. We got the Wanderer's Journal, dude. We got the Wanderer's Journal. We don't have to go back there again. Ha ha ha. Oh no, that's where we were at, but it was a dead end. That's right, it was a dead end. And I'm guessing that if we head here, that technically does allow us to ascend, but we don't have abilities like that yet. So we're just gonna have to sneak down here. Ah, why did I do that? Why did I do? It's maybe because I was silly. It's maybe because I was silly. Okay. Yeah, so we head up to Cornifer. We say hi to his ghost. And then... Guys, it's so satisfying. Oh my gosh, and we just keep going. No! Oh, okay, so we gotta dash as soon as we're done there. There we go, and then... Oh, see, that's tricky. It's tricky, tricky, tricky. Okay. Not exactly what I meant to do. Okay, huge plays. What if we go down here? Let's see what... not sure if I like this. I like that, though. That's a friend. Oh, no, it's not! It's not, actually! It's not a friend! Oh, God! Why would... No! Why would the game do that? That's so mean. The game is weaponizing my compassion against me. Do I even bother heading up there? I need soul. I need soul. I need soul. Okay. We were able to survive. That was a little bit clutch. I fear that may have been clutch. So much Geodude. I hear a grub. I just don't see a grub. Man. Oh, they're back here. If this is another enemy, I am going to probably lose it. Okay. Notice how I hid down there just to make sure? Because, dear God. You know what? Do I have a meme for this? Oh, you know what I do?
I win.
I love that one so much. Oh, dear. All right, let's go ahead and head out of here. We keep heading west. Whoa. And now we're in the Forgotten Crossroads again. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, dude. Dude, we made our way to the first opening area of the game. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I didn't realize that you could go back here. Awesome. And while we're in Forgotten Crossroads, we also might as well do some shopping. I do not believe in the concept of savings in this game. Higher beings, these words are free. Oh yeah, we did that. We did that. No, we want to head up here. Because then we had this... No. No, my gosh. I am the silliest of geese. We get the Geo. Sick. Yeah, I had no idea that you could access this area again once you left that tutorial section in the game. But you can. I wonder if there are any actual meaningful secrets there, though. All right. We got the Batabas Geo, dude.
Oh.
That's the key to my storeroom. I thought I lost it for good. Did you find it in those old mines, perhaps? Very curious. I have no idea how it ended up in such a remote place. Very honest of you to return it to me. Yes, very kind. And now that I can open my old storeroom, I can sell you some of the rare stock that's been gathering dust in there. These items may be a little time-worn, but they still retain their full market value. Very precious stuff. Take a look. Batabas Geo.
Mask Shard, dude. Mask Shard. We are now only one away from getting more health. Okay, we got the Gathering Swarm. Do you find yourself leaving a lot of Geo behind as you hurry through the caverns? This charm will make sure that any loose change finds its way back to you. That's nice. Stalwart Shell. Life in Hallowness can be tough, always taking hits and getting knocked around. This charm grants you more time to recover after taking damage. Grants you more time? Oh, it increases your iframes. Okay. Heavy Blow. You enjoy smacking about foes with that nail of yours, right? With this charm equipped, you'll be able to send them flying further with every hit. Nice. And then Sprint Master. Holding it lets you run around quickly and tirelessly, as though you were young again. Does that just make you faster? It could be something. I'm guessing that we're not going to have anything to buy here. Oh, wait. Resting grounds, dude. Resting grounds. Okay. Nice. All right. Whispering Root Pin. Strange whispering roots he's been seeing. And then Warrior's Grave. Huh. Okay. Probably not at this stage in the game, but that's all right. And I forget, do we have anything here? It's just our fan. Yes. Whoa, hi, dude. Gravedigger.
Another wielding a weapon. I suppose you'll be leaving many a corpse in your wake. If you won't spare thought for the dead, at least consider all the extra work you force upon those in my profession.
Nice. Not quite. Oh! Yo! Hello again. How have you been faring? Have you come to me because of your regrets? Let me peer into you. You don't appear to have any lingering regrets. How lucky for you. You don't need the services of one such as I. That's right. That's how you end up returning your soul to your body. Forgot about that, bro. All right. With this, let's go ahead and head to Green Path. So... there's also... it looks like there's actually a few other places that we can visit here. So let's not head to Green Path just yet. Why did I do that? Because... if we... head here... right? Is this... okay. Oh no, that's just to get to Green Path. Okay. No, we're not quite there yet. Because what we want to do is we want to head one floor down. Down here. We head this way. I don't know why we didn't do that earlier. Probably because it's a lot easier to do if you have the Mantis Claw. Oh. That's kind of swell, actually. Okay. Cool. Is this gonna take us to the fungal wastes? Is that where it's gonna take us? I don't need that just yet. Nothing there. Wow, that was scary. It's a good thing I proofread my will and testament. Gee whiz. Okay, so that's that area. This looks like we're approaching a boss area, doesn't it? Even though I don't think there's a boss. No, there's a boss. Where's the closest bench? I see. I see. A bit. Yeah. Just a bit. Is that where we want to go? Do we want to do a boss fight? It depends if it's a good boss fight and if we get a good crest, you know? I'm also panicking a little bit. Okay. So what if... oh... please ignore the fact that I did that. Please ignore the fact that I did that. No! I'm not meaning to do this, I promise! Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking we do. Here's what I'm thinking we do. We head here, and then we make our way over to the other side here, because on the other side, that's where we're gonna find ourselves a nice little bench. We sneak in here, and just like that, it's in here, right? It's not in here. Where's the bench? Where's the bench? Can a brother get a bench? Can a brother get a bench? Perhaps there is a bench here. The bench is on the complete other side. I think that the fastest bench actually is the one that's in Dirtmouth. There's also another area that we haven't quite explored down here. Let's head to the bottom area first, because I don't know how I feel about that boss fight. We are now approaching the time in the game where I don't have a lot of experience, and therefore I don't really have a lot of confidence. But we do have a lot more abilities, so maybe there is still hope after all. Yeah, here we go. So if we head down here... Is there seriously... it says that we can go down. Maybe we need to use a spell. You guys know that I am allergic to using spells in this game. Unless it's actually down here, and this takes us to the fungal wastes. That takes us to the fungal wastes. Oh, yeah, there's a spell there. So, here's what we do. We head down here, we get a little bit of magic. I love the music for the fungal wastes, man. There's just something about those strings. Something about those strings is really special. Love me some pizzicato. See? And then... Yes, dude! A fossilized gome wedged into the rock. I'm glad that's not it. Okay. But that might as well be it. Okay. Well, that's dumb. Okay, let me go ahead and look into Green Path real quick. Yeah, see that there's like an entire lake at the bottom that we still need to go to. So let's head into Green Path. Let's head into Green Path. Part of me is wandering a little bit because we accomplished everything that I wanted to in this stream. And at this point, I'm just looking to, you know, maybe get some upgrades. If there's some face shards, I'd be willing to tackle those, you know? Yeah, we head up here. Yes. Okay. I like how that unlocked the there's a couple things here that are now unlocking the final level in the Beastmaster stuff, which is just funny. Yeah, I don't think that I'm necessarily ready to do a boss fight. If I'm like slipping on ledges this much, I think that it's just going to be good if we do a little bit of exploration. We are a little bit silly. We get a little silly with it. Oh, and Green Path. I love the Green Path music too, man. I am sorry, man. Yep, let's go ahead and grab the bench that's up here, because that's a save point. This right here, that's a save point. Beautiful. Okay, map updated. So, I do want to see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it really does look... It doesn't look like a boss arena, but it really looked like we were about to head into a boss, and I was not ready for that. Now, there's a couple markers, and I forgot what the markers mean because it's been like a month since I ended up placing them. All right. So let's just full on take that bottom path. This is not the way. I think that this is the way. There's more people that are infected with the orange gunk, I'm noticing. It's not just the fungal wastes that we end up seeing that. It's also in the other areas. Whoops. Yep. You get your everybody deserves one explosion. Everybody gets one explosion, but don't get too greedy. All right? I don't want anybody exploding more than once. Everybody only gets one, and you do have to be kind to each other, okay? No exploding in each other's faces. Everybody needs to take their turn. Okay, we go ahead and grab this next bench. Then we slip down here, and I hope that this ends up being something good. We got those guys. We heal. It's not the end of the world. And this is why we're not doing a boss right now. This is why we're not doing a boss right now. Enter. Oh, that's right. This is one where we need the light. We need the light to shine in the darkness. That could have ended terribly. That also could have ended terribly. I do still have some fast reflexes if I know how to use them. Why did I... Oh, wait a minute. The Fog Canyon, that's... Isn't that where one of the Dreamers is? I think that we're going to have to come back to that. There's one other thing that I want to try in Green Path. And then maybe we can start looking at benches in the Fog Canyon. And then head to that Dreamer. I don't know if it's recommended to do that Dreamer first or the other ones. I just know that I'm terrified of Deep Nest. I'm not even that arachnophobic, but I just... It gives me the creeps, man. It really does. It really does. All right. I remember this one. So we need to... See, look at this. Yes. I'm sorry, friends. Okay. Totally what I meant to do. What do we have? Yo! Let's go, dude. Let's go. You love to see it. You love to see it. It's everybody's favorite. It's a white ball. It's part of a white ball. Who's ready to play some dodgeball? Though once our lands, a pale being lays claim to the caverns ahead. It may appear benevolent, but it does not share our dream. Be wary to wander that place. The cavern that lies ahead. How do I get good? How do I get good? Wait a minute. This fell. Yes. Okay. I'm thinking we do this. See, I'm thinking that we just do that. Glad that everybody could agree. Okay. No! That is not the button that I meant to press. I meant to press the L bumper, not... Okay. I think we got to go to the Fog Canyon. I think now's the time that we start facing some serious fears. Let's heal at a bench, though. And then... Not what I meant to do. Also, the bench is not at that one. Right? Yes, we need to go a little bit further up. There we go. Okay. And we're not even updating the map, which is really interesting. We went to a place that we haven't been before, but I guess it counted as like 100%ing the room. Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that entirely. Okay. Man. I think that our next step is to do the Fog Canyon and see how far we end up going. Yeah, we head down here. And let's see if we could get a bench. And we don't have a map for this area, so we do need to be a little bit cautious. No! I tried. Oh my god, yes. Okay, no, this... I think that we need to head in from the fungal wastes in order to access Cornifer. Or the Queen's Station. There's not really a great spot. Not really a great spot. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Is that... Do my eyes deceive? Or is that a train station? Okay, the small ones appear to be fine. The small ones appear to not be like kamikaze pilots. But the big ones are definitely a little bit more kamikaze-esque. Okay, there's gotta be a bench in here, right? This is the Queen Station. This is the Queen Station, dude. This is the Queen Station. Oh, hello! That's right, it's you, Willow! This place must have been quite the hub, built at the border between two lands, that misty drop to one side and those bulbous growths another. Neither place seemed particularly welcoming, so while my little treats last, I think I'll stay right here. Love her. Here we go. Okay, we got Queen Station. Is the way... Huh. Because I'm looking at the, like, northeastern quadrant. There's a bench there, and that's also where we get, like, the weird guy. That's where we get the weird guy. We could maybe buy a couple things from the weird guy, but the entrance that you see that is to the left of that bench, maybe that's how you end up getting into the jellyfish area. Let's see. Wait a minute. I'm heading the wrong direction. Heading the wrong direction. We want to go this way. Queen Station is definitely, like, very creepy. Okay. Is there anything in Fungal Waste that we have explored a significant chunk of it, and there is another way to get into Deep Nest, but that's not what I'm feeling right now. Wait a minute, there's a goodie in there. How do I get in there? I still don't know how to get in there. Nope. Okay. But that is how you get in there. Look at that dude. Yes. And it's all for a Wanderer's Journal. But you know what? It's the thought that counts. I'm glad that we collected it. Poor little guy. It's free soup. That's what I'm saying, man. It's free soup. Who wouldn't turn down free soup? We are also very much heading into soup season, and I hope that you guys are ready. I love me some soup. That poor little guy. Okay, yes. Right? Oh, we can't do that because we don't have acid armor yet. Okay. Well, what's the best course of action then? Probably jumping into the soup. That's what you know what? If I was in that situation, I wouldn't necessarily blame myself. Okay. Let's talk with the guy. We got the Fragile Heart. This is a precious thing, a beautiful charm. I do kind of want to save up for the Fragile Strength, but wait a minute, Fragile Heart, does that mean that it breaks when we die? And I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. But it is a bit confusing. Okay. So we're up there. Realistically, if we don't want to deal with constant pain heading up through the City of Tears to that dreamer, our other two options are heading into heading into the blooming, the jellyfish area, or heading into Deep Nest. I don't like either of those options. But you know what? This, I think, is actually a pretty good location for us to make that decision when we end up returning to stream probably next week. So I might end up doing a little bit of Hollow Knight off of stream just to, like, pick up any missing materials that I have, like any mask fragments or any one of the dodgeball pieces, just so that we're a little bit stronger for next time. But I think that next go around, we're going to start making our way to one of the Dreamers. I can't guarantee that we're going to, like, slay them, but I think that we're going to do our darndest anyways. And I will say this, if you like the content and would like to see more, consider dropping a follow. It is not expected, but it is greatly appreciated, and you get to be a part of this amazing, wonderful community that not only meets on stream, but also meets in the Discord, where we have been sharing a lot of pictures of Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm probably not going to be playing that game on stream for at least a good long while. It's actually socials, Twilight. Thank you for that, though. There we go. No, it's going to be a while before we play Legends EA. Part of me really wants to do a playthrough of Legends Arceus, because I've never done that on stream. And so far, I actually think that I like Arceus a little bit more. Don't tell anybody. But if you aren't able to make it to every stream, I also have socials, TikTok, Instagram, and on Blue Sky. And I also have a VODs channel up on YouTube. When we stream again, it is going to be Saturday, and we are going to be doing some more Master Mode Switch 2 edition of Breath of the Wild. And we are going to be doing the entirety of Va Lizard, Va Rudania, also known as the Fire Divine Beast. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope to see you guys there. But in the meantime, wherever you are in the world, stay safe and have a fantastic rest of your week, everybody.